This is Eric Muathe with Muathe.com. It's after the close, April 8th, 2009. The Dow was up 47 points at the end of the day, what was kind of choppy, but it was a decent close altogether. Okay, sometimes you make a video and it's not your best work, and then sometimes when you're putting together a video, you know you start getting a sense of where the market is going, because you look at factors that might help you create a story for what you're trying to say. And in this video I have 3 stock picks that I had mentioned earlier on the premium tweets. So make sure you look at the 3 stock picks. I think the way I lay the case for those 3 stocks is very compelling to the upside. So watch the 3 stock picks, and also the last 3 charts might be telling us what we might get tomorrow, just before we go into the end of the short week. This is the S&P 500 1-year daily. Now what we see here is, and I talked about this, is a very steep upward channel. Now what I think is happening here is, if you take a look at the 50-day moving average, during the bear market, or maybe this is still the bear market, but during most of the last 18 months, we've had a rough time staying above the 50-day moving average. Now we see ourselves finding support up in a way. Now that we've moved to the 50-day moving average, seems to be now that is support on the downside, and that is good if you'd like to see the market moving higher. So now the 50-day is acting as downside support, which is a change from what we've been experiencing over the last 18 months or so, since mid 2007. So that's new. Also, what I think is developing here is I suspect this is a very narrow channel. So I suspect what's going to happen eventually, we are going to break that support and we are going to form the secondary channel on the daily, which is going to be to widen this, so we can so this is going to be a bigger channel instead of a very narrow channel. So we might break that support here, but eventually be part of a big trend, big channel. I think that's what's going to develop, and I'll show you in the next chart why that happens sometimes, because this here is way too narrow for a market to move within. It's going to broaden itself and give itself room to build on a rally. Now I'm going to show the chart for the CRB later on, but what I would like you to see is, and I had talked about this for a while, is one of the reasons why the market stalled recently is because of this double top on the resistance line on the RSI, and then we came back and back tested it, and then we backed off. So that was why we sold off. So double top and then a confirmation that that is resistance usually can lead to backing off from that area. Now if you take a look at the S&P 500 30-minute chart, and I'm only showing you this for illustration, this is a 30-minute chart. Ever since we made lows, March 9th lows, okay, we were in this channel right here, which was very steep on the 30-minute, very steep, very shallow, or very narrow, and I meant to say. So what the market has done is we broke that channel right here, right there, and now we are part of this broader channel. Alright, so this has become a wider channel where we can build on a rally. This was too narrow right here. So like on the daily, I think what's going to happen over many weeks or days is we might break that steep upward channel, but still form another secondary channel to give the market room to build on a rally. So just like we've done here, we broadened that steep channel. I hope all that makes sense. I'm trying my best. Alright, so I talked about the CRB. This is the CRB 1 year daily. Right off the bat, notice, ever since we broke, and this is very clear of what is going on. Ever since we broke support on the 50 in July, I think it was July 15th, I should know. Around July 15th, when we broke below the 50-day moving average for the CRB, on many occasions since then, actually we stayed below that 50-day moving average. We tried to move above that for 1 day in January, and we immediately moved below it. And on many occasions, like here, we backed off. Here we backed off. But recently, this market is looking different. We broke out, very huge move above, very strong, definitive move above the 50-day moving average. We've come all the way back and we back tested the moving average, which is flat now, which suggests it wants to move higher.